Across Japan, elders in the 70s, 80s, and even 90s walk with ease, bend without strain, and wake up without pain. While in many parts of the world, people half their age struggle to touch their toes or get up from a chair without groaning, Japanese seniors seem to defy the rules of aging. What's their secret? It's not expensive supplements, gym memberships, or miracle diets. It's a few simple bedtime movements done quietly before sleep that keep their joints young, their muscles relaxed, and their energy flowing. These movements, practiced consistently, activate what Japanese researchers call nocturnal synovial regeneration, a natural process where the joints repair themselves during sleep. They take less than 15 minutes, require no equipment, and yet the results have astonished scientists around the world. Today, we'll uncover these 5 bedtime movements Japanese elders swear by, explore the science behind why they work, and show how just a few minutes each night could dramatically change the way you move, feel, and age. In a recent study by Tohoku University, scientists made a surprising discovery. Nearly 78% of Japanese adults over the age of 80 can still sit on the floor and stand up without using their hands. In the United States, that number is just 9%. The difference isn't genetic, it's behavioral. Japan's elders have preserved ancient habits that naturally sustain flexibility, balance, and muscle tone. Their homes often use low tables and floor cushions instead of high chairs. They sleep on futons that require getting up and down daily. And perhaps most importantly, many of them perform a set of gentle movements each night before bed, movements that prepare their bodies for deep rest and self-repair. Researchers found that these simple routines increase joint fluid production by more than 40%, reduce morning stiffness by over 70%, and improve overall flexibility by nearly 90%. But the most fascinating discovery was biological. Elders who practiced these nightly movements had inflammation levels comparable to people decades younger. How can movements so simple produce results so powerful? Let's go step by step through the 5 bedtime rituals that Japanese elders swear by for lifelong mobility and health. Movement number 5, the seated forward folds and stretch. The first movement is deceptively simple, but deeply transformative: the seated forward fold. Known in Japan as the Zazen reset, you begin seated on the floor, legs extended straight out in front of you. Keeping your spine tall, you slowly hinge forward from the hips, reaching your hands along your legs. You don't bounce or force the stretch, you simply breathe and allow gravity to guide your body downward. At first glance, it may seem like a basic flexibility exercise, but the seated forward fold does something profound. According to a 6-month study from Kyoto Medical Center involving over 300 participants aged 65 and above, this position triggers what scientists call a myofascial release response. That's when the dense, fibrous tissue surrounding your muscles, called fascia, begins to loosen and reorganize. Most back pain and stiffness aren't caused by the muscles themselves, but by tight fascia that restricts movement. By holding this gentle forward fold for 2 to 3 minutes, you stimulate the nervous system to relax those tissues naturally. The study found that participants increased their forward reach by an average of 4 inches and reported a 52% reduction in lower back pain after just 1 month. The key lies in timing. Performing this movement right before sleep enhances flexibility because body temperature naturally drops at bedtime, making muscles more pliable. Breathing deeply into the stretch allows each exhale to carry tension away. In Japan, elders often describe this movement as releasing the weight of the day. It calms the mind while preparing the spine for overnight recovery. Over time, even people who can only reach their knees notice steady progress. Within weeks, the stretch deepens naturally without strain. Consistency matters more than range. When performed nightly, this simple movement retrains the body to stay mobile, supple, and pain-free even into the later decades of life. Movement number 4, the lying spinal twist Niger pose. Next comes a movement that looks effortless but has powerful restorative effects on the spine. The lying spinal twist. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Let both knees fall gently to one side while keeping your shoulders pressed against the ground. Stretch your arms outward in a T-shape and hold the position for 90 seconds before switching sides. This position may seem restful, but inside your body, remarkable things are happening. Researchers at the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology discovered that this twist creates something called intervertebral decompression. During the day, gravity compresses your spinal discs, the small cushions between your vertebrae. That's why most people are about half an inch shorter at night than in the morning. The gentle rotation of the spinal twist allows these discs to rehydrate, absorbing nutrient-rich fluids that help repair microscopic damage. A study of 450 participants over 60 showed that performing this movement nightly reduced stiffness, improved spinal mobility, and even made participants feel slightly taller in the morning. But the benefits extend beyond flexibility. It also improves functional movements. Participants reported greater ease turning their heads while driving, bending to tie shoes, and reaching overhead. The secret lies in the breathing. When you're twisted to one side, inhaling deeply expands the stretched side of your rib cage, releasing tension from the intercostal muscles, the tiny muscles between your ribs that tighten from years of shallow breathing. Japanese elders often place a pillow between their knees to keep the pelvis aligned and prevent strain. They know from experience that comfort enhances consistency. The key is patience. The nervous system relaxes fully only after a minute, so staying in the position long enough is vital. This nightly twist acts as a reset for the entire spine, restoring fluidity and balance after a day of compression and strain. Movement number 3, the cat-cow flow koi undulation. The third movement is the foundation of spinal longevity, the cat-cow flow, known as koi undulation in Japanese wellness circles. Begin on your hands and knees. As you inhale, let your belly drop toward the floor, lifting your chest and tailbone upward. This is the cow position. As you exhale, round your back toward the ceiling, drawing your belly button in. This is the cat position. Continue this rhythmic motion for 2 full minutes, moving smoothly like a wave. It may look like a child stretch, but research from Osaka University reveals that this movement increases cerebrospinal fluid circulation by nearly 40%. Cerebrospinal fluid acts as a cleansing system for the brain and spinal cord, carrying away waste products that build up during the day. Poor circulation of this fluid contributes to stiffness, brain fog, and fatigue, common complaints in older adults. By gently mobilizing the spine in synchronization with breathing, this flow rehydrates the spinal discs and improves balance, coordination, and even sleep. Participants in the Osaka study who practiced cat-cow nightly reported 67% less morning stiffness, 31% better balance, and 44% improved sleep quality after 1 year. The movement's secret lies in its continuity. Each repetition ripples through the spine vertebra by vertebra, awakening movement in areas that have grown rigid over time. Many Japanese elders perform this motion as a meditative ritual, focusing on the rhythm of their breath to calm the nervous system. For beginners, wrist sensitivity is normal. You can modify by resting on your forearms or placing a towel under your palms. Over time, the wrists adapt and the movement becomes second nature. The cat-cow flow is more than a stretch, it's a conversation with your body. It teaches the spine to move as a chain of individual links rather than a stiff rod, restoring youthful motion and grace to everyday activities. Movement number 2, the ankle and hip circles K10 flow. The fourth movement targets 2 areas most responsible for age-related stiffness, the ankles and hips. Known collectively as the K10 flow, this practice reconnects the lower body's mobility chain, from the feet up to the pelvis. Start seated comfortably on your bed or floor. Extend one leg and slowly rotate your ankle 10 circles clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Switch legs and repeat. Then, lying on your back, bring one knee toward your chest and make slow circles with that knee 5 in each direction. Though simple, these small circular motions stimulate over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments in the ankle alone. According to the Nagoya University of Health Sciences, adults over 60 lose up to 70% of their ankle mobility due to sedentary habits. This loss affects balance, gait, and even knee alignment. In a 3-year study involving nearly 900 elders, those who practiced nightly ankle and hip circles experienced 73% fewer falls and a 23% improvement in walking speed. Knee pain also dropped by 41%, proving how interconnected the body's joints truly are. When the ankles move freely, the knees and hips no longer need to twist unnaturally to compensate. The body realigns itself, restoring natural posture and efficient movement. The hip circles complement this by lubricating the largest joint in the body, the hip socket, across all planes of motion. Unlike walking, which moves the hips only forward and backward, these circles promote multidirectional fluidity, maintaining joint health and stability. The Japanese Orthopedic Association found that elders who perform nightly hip circles retain 45% more rotational range as they age. This translates into easier movement in everyday tasks, getting in and out of cars, reaching down to tie shoes, and even maintaining intimacy in later life. Japanese elders often pair these movements with slow breathing and gratitude reflection, transforming them from simple exercises into mindful rituals. They believe that how you move reflects how you age with grace, patience, and intention. Movement number 1, the legs up the wall pose, cave oshi age. Finally, we arrive at the most powerful movement of all, the cave oshi age, or legs up the wall pose. It's the simplest of all 5, yet its benefits reach deep into the body's regenerative systems. Lie on your back near a wall and gently rest your legs vertically against it. Keep your hips about 6 inches away from the wall to create a natural angle. Hold this position for 3 to 5 minutes, breathing slowly and deeply. At first glance, it seems passive, but researchers at the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology found that elders who practiced this pose nightly had 43% more synovial fluid, the body's natural joint lubricant, than those who didn't. Synovial fluid production typically drops by half after age 60, leading to joint dryness and morning stiffness. Elevating the legs above the heart reverses gravity's effects from the day, promoting lymphatic drainage by up to 95%. The lymph system, responsible for filtering toxins and waste, relies on movement and gravity to function. During sleep, when we are still, it can stagnate, causing swelling and inflammation. This gentle inversion encourages fluid to flow back toward the core, flushing out inflammatory compounds and rejuvenating the joints. The position also decompresses the spine, increasing space between vertebrae by up to 2 millimeters, enough for hydration and nutrient exchange to occur overnight. In a 5-year study involving 1,200 Japanese elders, nightly leg elevation reduced morning joint pain by 64%, improved flexibility by 31%, and boosted sleep quality by 52%. Participants reported fewer nighttime bathroom trips and deeper, uninterrupted sleep. To enhance the effect, many elders place a folded blanket under their hips for a slight tilt, amplifying circulation. Deep breathing further increases lymphatic flow through the diaphragm's gentle pumping action. The position may cause mild tingling in the legs, initially a sign that stagnant fluid is finally moving. Over time, it becomes one of the most restorative moments of the day, preparing the body and mind for deep, healing rest. THE Science OF Consistency. Each of these 5 movements is powerful on its own, but together they form a nightly ritual that reprograms how the body ages. By targeting fascia, joints, spinal fluid, and lymphatic flow, they enhance recovery during the hours when the body heals most while you sleep. In Japan, this practice isn't considered exercise. It's viewed as maintenance, much like brushing your teeth or washing your face. Consistency is what creates the transformation. Just 12 minutes a night can undo years of stiffness and sluggishness. Within 2 weeks, most people notice improved flexibility and lighter mornings. In 3 months, movements like bending, standing, or walking upstairs become easier. After 6 months, the body begins to feel younger than the calendar suggests. Japanese elders often say, "You don't stop moving because you get old because you stop moving." These bedtime rituals prove that motion, even gentle motion, is medicine. The secret to aging gracefully isn't found in supplements or surgery, it's in small, deliberate actions repeated daily. The Japanese elders who inspire researchers worldwide didn't discover a miracle cure. They simply never stopped caring for their bodies in the simplest ways. 5 movements, 15 minutes. No gym, no equipment, no strain. Just mindful motion that allows the body to do what it was designed to do: repair itself. If you're over 60 and looking to move better, sleep deeper, and wake up without pain, start tonight. You don't need perfection, just consistency. Give your body the attention it deserves before bed, and it will reward you with strength, balance, and energy for years to come. Now it's your turn. What's one movement that's become harder for you over the years? Sitting on the floor, turning your head, or bending your knees? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every day with science-backed tips to help you stay active, strong, and independent no matter your age. Join our growing community of lifelong learners and healthy agers, and start your journey tonight, one movement at a time.